Here I am getting back up on my soapbox. Jesus, the sun is bright. At least there's a breeze. Preaching to the masses about homework today because I think it's stupid and shouldn't exist. You're telling me we go to school for 7-8 hours a day, depending. Maybe 6, maybe 5 if you're in college, whatever, doesn't matter. Hours a day we go to school. We sit in a variety of rooms and learn a variety of things. And then we go home from that learning institution and we bring the schoolwork with us. Like, what? What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. I work here at a lumber yard, right? I'm working 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. right now. I don't go home with some lumber in the back of my car and just cut it up for the next day. Because that's not how it should work. That's not how working works. So why is it how school works? Stay. Like, why on earth do we have to... Shoot. That's not a good spot to put that. We're just going to hold it while we crank this thing. Why is it... Probably looks inappropriate. That we have to take so much work home with us, sometimes hours per night, when we go to an institution to learn. Like, the whole point of the school is to learn at the school, right? Like, doesn't that make sense? I feel like it's just a very clear indication that the American school system, school systems in general, perhaps, not just dissing on the U.S. here, but, you know, that's where I live, feels like it's a pretty big indication that the school system abroad is rather bloated with material, overinflated with random stuff for us to learn. Why? Why do we need to learn so many various things? I don't remember 95% of my 12 years of schooling. 12 years of, like, standardized schooling. I mean, I go to college. I've had 3 years of that, too. Like, what do you mean? Why is there so much work that I have to do on my free time? Ugh, so dumb. Now, okay, I will say, you could make the argument, well, the school system is also trying to teach us personal responsibility, you know? Teach a kid to be told to do something and they go and they do it. Which is fine. Not really. You can teach them that a different way. But I guess the lesson itself is fair. There we go. But my point is, I guess, even with that personal responsibility argument, teach them that a different way. A 10-year-old kid getting dumped with some homework, I don't even know. Is that when multiplication shit starts? Yeah. Either way, a random, like, 10 or 11-year-old in elementary school being told, hey, you're going to go home and do more schoolwork now, is not going to understand, oh, yeah, this is teaching me how to be responsible. No, they're not going to... Who is this order for? It just says root on the paperwork, so that's what I'm going to write. Nobody in elementary, even middle school, probably even high school, is going to be like, yes, this homework is teaching me how to be a responsible adult. No, they're just upset by it. Until they like school less, they don't want to continue pursuing it. Because if you have such a negative view of education in your childhood, why on God's green earth would you keep pursuing it? Like, seriously. Why? Okay, obviously there's plenty of people who still go to college. But, like, dropouts, right? You're not going to have that unless someone doesn't want to be there. My phone keeps falling. Make them want to be there by taking away some of the horrible things about it, such as homework. Such as, hey, I'm going to overload your free time at home, which is where you're supposed to chill, with more school stuff. Really? Really? Like, that's so dumb. Give us less to do. I can handle my homework load. I've gotten decent grades. I know a plethora of people who have not. Nothing against them. The school system is kind of trash, right? having to do hours a night of classwork is not very fun. When all we're trying to do is grow up, have fun, enjoy life, right? And it's like, oh, it's preparing you for the real world. It's preparing you for a job. Okay, don't give me a job already, though. I don't want a job yet. I'm insert random high schooler age. I don't know. I have a job now. I'm in school now. That's different. I'm an adult now. Back when I was not an adult, I did not want adult things to do, such as hours of homework a night. Like, bruh, what the frick, man? Did I write the name on the other side? I did. I just feel like it's really ridiculous to dump so much work onto kids and expect them to appreciate it, expect them to really learn from it, and then dock them points. It's just like, oh, you didn't get it done in time? Well, that sucks. Guess your whole grade is going down. And then they're gonna hate school even more because of all the stigma surrounding, oh, negative grades, oh, you gotta be good in school, you're a dumb person. I'm like, man, that just sucks. Solution, however, I'm not just gonna complain. Make classes. No, I'm gonna roll that thought back. Hold on. Train of thought is still boarding at the station. Give us less classes, for one. We don't need this freaking many random courses. Obviously, they seem like they have a point. But why did I take biology in high school? I had to. My career is film. My job is a lumberyard. What about, okay, besides the fact that I work with wood, what about this is biological? Nothing. There's nothing biological about this. I don't need any of the information I gleaned from biology class in 9th grade for me to do my job, do my career, or live my life. So why did I take biology for, let's do some quick math here. 2 trimesters, right? Let's say that's about, 3 months each, right? Trimester, 3, 6, 9, 12, summer's about 3 months long. Yeah, trimester, 3 months, 5 days a week, right? For about an hour a day for a month is like 30 hours in a month. So let's just say 90 hours. Round it up because my classes were a little longer than an hour and months can be a little longer than 30 days. That is 100 hours of my life I spent in school learning about biology. And then I went home and learned more about biology. What about this is biological? I say again, nothing. And that's just that one class. And it's like, well, you see, now you have a deeper understanding of anatomy and the physiological... No, I don't. I don't remember crap from that. We learned standard deviation like the second week of that class, and we spent a whole unit on it. I still don't know how to do standard deviation, and I've seen it in another class now. I took stats. That had standard deviation, and I still don't get it because it still doesn't apply to me. So tell me, why on earth did I spend 100 plus hours in school learning about biology when I was like 14? Like, what the frick, guys? Teach me something I want to know. Make school less intense. Give us, 3 classes a semester. Stuff we actually want to know. Like, why does the government require us to just be fed so much knowledge that we can't even, remember what we had for breakfast yesterday because of all the useless neuron pathways we've connected in our little electricity meat nugget up here? Why do we gotta know so much, guys? Why? We don't. That's the thing. We don't have to know that much. We do not need to be plugged with so much knowledge to then spit it back out on a test some weeks later. It's a really broken system. To add homework onto that mix bumps 100 hours to 125, 150 even. Really? You cram a class that full of information that you need to take an already chock full of work class. Wow, that was not English grammar at all. A class that is chock full of work, and then send me home with more because you couldn't fit it all in. Really? Every night? Every week? Come on, guys. That is ridiculous. For every class. Like, I think, how many classes did I take? 6, I think. 6 classes per trimester. That is 6 classes per day that I went to, that I had homework for, that I would then have to go home and do. Like, oh my God. No wonder we're stressed, right? Teach us things we want to know. Teach us things that will be useful to us. Teach us manners. Teach us etiquette. Teach us finances. Teach us about insurance for more than one class at the end of senior year as we're going into adulthood. Like, oh, here, by the way, you have to know how to, like, pay for water. It's like, I didn't know that, actually. I did, personally, because my parents were more responsible. Most people probably don't. All right? Most people aren't as privileged as I am, who have decent parents who know how to raise them, or who were taught such things when they were children. Like, come on. You cannot just expect every other system to operate around you so that yours can. Like, if you have a bad household situation, you're not going to do very well in school. That's not like a 1-to-1. There's a couple exceptions. Not very many, right? Not very many exceptions. This is kind of going off the rails a bit. It's not really exactly about homework. It's kind of just about the school system. But it's tied to homework because homework is part of the broken system. Homework is bad. Yeah. I think I saw a freaking, I don't even know, Tumblr post somewhere. It was like a screenshot of a Tumblr post that was like, if school isn't meant for play, then home isn't meant for school or something like that. And it's like, damn, that's true. Nobody really makes an effort to fix it though, right? The system just keeps on plugging on. Spent 12 years in standardized schooling. Can still barely do division. And I got all A's. I can be proud of that, but I'm not like bragging about it. I'm just saying, I got good grades. I don't remember jack. I could probably spit out some Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Cool. You know what I have? A phone with a calculator on it. You know what is also on that phone? Google. AI now. But like Google's been around for a lot longer than that. I could literally just look up, hey, what is the size of the longer part of this triangle if these two sides are this long? And Google will spit out an answer faster than my calculator could. Because I have to type it into the calculator. All the little math equations. And that's just math and biology. I mean, government and economics, that makes sense. Learning about government, blah, blah, blah. But like several years worth of history, come on, man. 250 hours of my life have been spent on history? Really? Like, I don't need to know that much about everything. I mean, I'm interested in it now, I guess, but nothing from history class has ever really come back like, oh my God, this is coming useful in my life. The president during 1800 to 1804. Oh my God, that's so... Actually, I think that was McKinley. No, it wasn't. But still, you get my point, I think. I hope. Please get my point. The information's useless. Most of it is entirely useless. The stress, utterly useless. The responsibility could be taught in a very, very much different way. More productive way, you know? Like, we could be more intentional about teaching children personal responsibility. Give me a personal responsibility class. How about that? Like, teach us how to be good people in the world. Because we might not always have that reference at home. And I don't know how to be an adult yet. I'm 20. I'm going to be 21 soon. I don't know how to be an adult, man. I have no freaking clue. I'm going to be able to drink in like a few weeks. I'm going to be able to go to a bar and order something alcoholic. And I don't know how to, like, really pay taxes that well without TurboTax, you know? I don't know how to, like, get insurance properly. I don't know how to pay bills. I don't know how to run a house. Like, what? What? That is a failure. Hello, tape measure. That is a failure of the school system. Utter failure, completely. There are so many useless classes that I did not need to take to be a well-rounded individual throughout my entire 12 years. Start young. Start teaching them good things young so they can understand this world and actually want to be adults. Because I don't want to grow up. I want to keep being a kid. Who broke the law? Oh, that's a fire truck. Never mind. God bless their soul. Hope everything's okay. Anyway, teach us young how to be adults. Prepare us properly. Don't make our home life more miserable by chucking homework on us when you could just teach us in school all the stuff we need to know. Like, come on. Really? 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 Guys? Really? I think that's about it. I didn't expect this to be like 16 and a half minutes long, but here we sit at the work. Should probably put this order away. I built this, by the way. Put that all together. That was my job today. Closing thoughts. School system's not great. And yeah, I think that's about it. Homework bad. I'm probably going to title this video something about homework, even though most of it's not about homework. I'm kind of just rambling now. Hopefully the wind hasn't been bad in my mic, because I don't have like a mic cover or anything for my phone, and the wind is like kicking it today. Something righteous. So yeah, that probably sucked for a lot of people, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm gonna go inside now because it is blistering hot. Get some water and put this order down so somebody else can deliver it. Yep. Hopefully the education system gets a patch sometime soon because, dear God, it has a lot of bugs. All right. Stay hydrated out there. I don't even know how to end videos. Be safe. Be well. Love your neighbor. Love yourself. You deserve it. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.